are jumping straight into something pretty unique today, Green Star Ox's album quest.
Right. It's this massive self-imposed mission, basically trying to find the best album ever, using a kind of World Cup knockout format.
A World Cup for music, and we're focusing on one specific kind of wild group.
Yeah, Group 154. And what makes this one interesting is how it pitted 4 completely different sounds against each other. You have U2, The Cure, Yes, and Peter Gabriel's debut.
Wow, okay. So legends from different worlds.
Exactly. And remember, only the top 2 could qualify. So it wasn't just about being good. It was about beating out direct, maybe unlikely competition. Our mission today, unpack how that battle went down.
Got it. So let's start at the top. Who came out number 1?
Well, there was a really clear winner, U2's How to Dismantle an Atomic Bomb.
Ah, okay. And the review said it won, easily.
Yeah, pretty decisively, described as a sparkling, elegant rock record. And interestingly, it wasn't just about Bono's vocals or the rhythm section.
Oh, what was the focus?
The notes really highlighted the edge. Said he wasn't just playing riffs, he was driving the actual melody.
Huh, like on Vertigo.
Exactly. Vertigo, Miracle Drug, those were mentioned as key examples. Just really strong melodic rock.
Okay, so U2 sails through. But you said this group had surprises. What happened at the other end? Who came last?
And this is where it gets kind of controversial, maybe. Dead last was The Cure's Disintegration.
Wait, Disintegration, foundational goth album, Disintegration, ranked last. How?
The reviewer called it, and this is a direct quote, a little bit boring.
Boring. Disintegration, that feels harsh. What was the reasoning?
It wasn't about the sound quality that was acknowledged as being, incredible. It was about the structure, the pacing.
How so?
The critique was that it oozes lethargy. The specific complaint was using 8 bars when 4 will do. Basically, the songs felt like they dragged on unnecessarily long.
Okay, so in this kind of competitive format, that slow build, that atmospheric length, it worked against it.
Seems like it. That perceived lethargy, even if intentional and artistic, just knocked it right out of the running in this specific album quest context.
Okay, so U2 first, The Cure last. That leaves the middle ground, the fight for that second qualifying spot.
Exactly. And it was between 2 very different albums.
Yeah.
Yes, Fragile, and Peter Gabriel's debut solo album.
Prog versus, well, Peter Gabriel. How did Fragile fare? It's peak prog, right?
Quintessential prog, yeah. Classical influences, super complex arrangements, that over-the-top bass line was mentioned.
Stuff that takes effort to appreciate.
Definitely. The reviewer noted that prog often needs multiple listens. You're kind of waiting for that click, that epiphany moment where the complexity makes sense.
And did that moment happen here?
Apparently not. The feeling was that the epiphany doesn't really happen with Fragile. It remained complex, maybe a bit inaccessible on the initial listens required for this ranking.
Okay, so Yes is complex, but maybe didn't quite land the hook. What about Peter Gabriel? His debut is known for being kind of all over the place.
Totally. Described as a complete mash of styles. You've got the jazz blues thing on, waiting for the big one.
And that weird, barbershop quartet intro on, excuse me.
Exactly. And then, boom, you get Salisbury Hill, just this perfect piece of sublime folk pop. It's messy, sure.
The review said it goes missing a bit in the middle.
Yeah, acknowledged it wasn't perfect. But, and this is the key, that immediate charm, especially from a track like Salisbury Hill, seemed to outweigh the technical complexity of Yes.
So accessibility won out.
It looks like it. Peter Gabriel snuck into second place. The logic was basically that even with its flaws, tracks like Salisbury Hill were just deemed better, more memorable than anything on Fragile. Raw charm beat complex proficiency in this round.
Wow. So the final ranking for Group 154 is U2 first, Peter Gabriel second.
Yes, third, and The Cure in fourth.
Quite the shakeup.
It really is. And it leaves us with a thought, maybe for you listening. How much does the effort required by an album affect its chances in this kind of quest?
You mean if an album demands patience?
Yeah. When you have something technically brilliant but complex, like Fragile, or something atmospheric but slow, like Disintegration, does that built-in demand for listener investment mean it's always going to struggle against something with more immediate rewards in these kinds of rankings? Is technical depth sometimes penalized? Something to think about.